Hi, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. It is 3 o'clock. Time to start. Anyone recognize the song I'm playing in the background? I don't know if you can hear it, but this is a recent video. I did 2 recent videos on this song. Hi, folks. So we have some early people checking in here. Orlaith got it right. It is the Avengers. We got some early people checking in. We got Lucero and Gavin and the Woodsters. Hi, the Woodsters. You've been requesting Eye the Tiger. Maybe we can do that. Maya and friends. Hello, Chloe. Hello, Tyrone. The Moose and Penny Show. Okay, a lot of you guys are here. This is awesome. Thank you for being here. Hi, everybody. Let's see. We got some people. I saw someone saying hello from Ireland. That's pretty cool. Let me know where y'all are watching from. I also like to know where you're watching from. That's a lot of fun. So welcome back. It's been a couple of weeks since I've done a live stream. Some of you are checking in from Canada. Jenna is from Wisconsin. Whoa, a lot of people here. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching. So it's January 20th. It's a little earlier in the day. Usually I've been doing my videos, my live streams at like 5 here on the East Coast. But so today we're doing it at 3. I hope that works for everybody. Thank you for tuning in. So we had someone checking in early that was requesting Eye the Tiger. I have this song. Actually, if you go to my website, gobando.com, this is actually kind of a cool song to play for beginners, because if you play the beginning part, I have to see what key I put this in. If you go to my beginner packet, if you go to gobando.com and you search for beginner band tunes, you search for that. And then you open up the sheet music. Here it is, beginner band tunes for flute and oboe. And then if you go down to, let's see, what number is it? Number 15 is Eye the Tiger. So Eye the Tiger is this. No, where do we start? Yeah. Wait, I have to look this up again. Where'd you go? Where is Eye the Tiger? Right, it starts on a concert C. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I got it. So we go on a clarinet, we'd play it. By the way, the Woodsters, oh, you're a saxophone? All right, I'm going to play it on, it just started just now, Josh. We just started at 3. I'll play it, the beginning of Eye the Tiger on clarinet. We're going to start on a D, and we're going to go D, D, C, D, D, C, D, D, C, B flat. And then you can keep playing that, and you can also do a duet part if you start up on F and you go. Now, those would be the same notes on trumpet. And, oh, my website, newbie, is Go Bando. I should put that in the description. But the link to my website is in the end of literally every one of my videos. You'll see it there, gobando.com, GOBANDO.com. And then you go there and you search for beginner tunes. Do I have it up here? No, but if you follow me on any of these things, Facebook, Instagram, I'm going to talk about my latest Instagram post in a second. Oh, you know what? Thank you, Brenda, for sharing that. Brenda shared my website name. And that's really, so like I usually post videos on YouTube, obviously, but I have my website, gobando.com, so I can give you guys downloads because you can't post stuff to download on YouTube. So on gobando.com is where I post all of the sheet music and stuff, or play-alongs or things like that. So Eye of the Tiger, if we do it on sax, okay, so we started on a happy birthday, Steph. Today is Steph's birthday. So Penelope is also sharing my website. Thank you, Penelope. Eye the Tiger. If we started on a D on clarinet, that's a concert C. And so a concert C is an A on alto sax. Ooh, that was kind of loud. We go A, G, A, G, A, G, F, and it's first finger F. So we go. I know you can't see my fingers. I'm going to stand up so you can see my fingers. This is the beginning of Eye of the Tiger. There you go. And Orlaith is checking in and saying, can I do it on trumpet? You want me to play Eye of the Tiger on trumpet? Is that what you want? I can show you on trumpet real quick. The live stream started at 3 p.m. here on the East Coast. Okay. Thank you all you guys that are sharing my website. I appreciate it. Okay. Orlaith said yes. So this is, trumpet is going to have the same notes as clarinet. So we started on a D. D. Let me show you where you can see my fingers. D, D, C, D, D, C, D, D, C, B flat. Okay. Goku Black says that you made second chair region band. Is that band? Great job. Congratulations for that. Here is Eye the Tiger for trumpet as requested. I didn't really warm up on trumpet yet. Speaking of warming up, you all know you have to warm up just like you're playing a sport. You got to get your your lip muscles working on your instrument. So we buzz on the trumpet. All right. Okay, there's my starting note for trumpet. Let me turn so you guys can see my valves. Woo. So there's Eye the Tiger on trumpet. Tala is checking in and saying that today is your birthday. Happy birthday. And you've been subscribed since 2015. Thank you for staying subscribed, and I really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. So on my lineup of things I wanted to talk about today, I'm going to keep an eye on your comments, and I'll respond to your comments. But I wanted to start by talking about what's new with me. We're into our, obviously, 2019. And now that marching band has come to an end in November, we're starting up with jazz band is getting pretty active. This weekend, last night, our jazz band was out at a jazz festival. So if anyone out there is, hi, Peter, if any of you are in jazz band, can you check in? Or if you'd like to be in jazz band someday. Our jazz band traveled to a festival last night at a local school. And what I'd like you to do is, if you are on Instagram, let me make sure you can see this. Follow me on Instagram at Dr. Selfridge. I just posted some pictures and some videos from last night. We performed 3 songs, and there was an awesome masterclass with some professional jazz musicians. We had a great masterclass. We had Tim Warfield, who is an amazing tenor sax player. If you don't know who Tim Warfield is, you should check him out. Trumpet player named Antoine Dry, who is fantastic. Micah Jones on bass. Peter, I'm embarrassed, I can't remember the name of the guitar player. He was amazing. And the drummer was Tony DeSantis, an amazing drummer. So we had a great time. Some of you are checking in that Cryptic wants to be in jazz band. Bass clarinet, you'd have to transpose the Barry sax music. Yeah. So here's the deal with jazz band and instruments. So when your teacher buys jazz band music from anywhere from the publisher, the music that they get has sheet music for alto sax, tenor sax, baritone sax, and then trombones, trumpets, and piano, bass, drums, guitar. So in some jazz band music, there are spots where the saxophones are supposed to switch over to flute or clarinet for part of the song. It's called doubling. Has anyone ever heard of doubling on an instrument? It's when you can play a saxophone, but you can also play clarinet and you can also play flute, okay? And oboe and things like that. So that's called, Jenna has heard of it, okay? Penelope, and so has Isaiah. So doubling, so why do you think it is, maybe someone can check in, why do you think it is that woodwind players can double fairly easily from clarinet to flute to saxophone? Does anyone know why those instruments are typically doubling instruments? Yeah, Ryan got the right answer, because they have very similar fingerings. So many of us, raise your hand if you learned recorder in elementary school, right? Music class. And recorder has B, A, G, F, E, D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And so that is a similar thing on clarinet, B, A, G, F, E, D, saxophone, flute. They're very similar. So all you have to really get used to is the different embouchure. So anyway, that's why if you play flute or clarinet, or oboe, or I don't know, other instruments, French horn, if you want to be in jazz band, your teacher either has to write out new parts for you, or you'd have to adapt the parts that are there. So sometimes some teachers will allow all the instruments in the jazz band. Other teachers keep it to just the instruments that are in the published music. So it depends on your teacher. Okay. How about, how long will this live stream be is the question. I'm going to go till, usually my live streams are about a half hour, so we'll stop about 3:30. Okay. Thank you, Alan, for raising your hand. So I was talking about jazz band. We check out my Instagram, Dr. Selfridge. I've got some pictures and some videos from our performance last night. It was really, really fun. Okay. Now, let me answer some of your questions. And after that, I'm going to talk about what I mentioned on the topic of my video today. Is I want to talk about how to work on your tone, on your instrument, your sound. Isaiah asked if I can play French horn. I don't have my French horn with me today. Sorry, Isaiah. Let's see. Can I get a shout out? Chris. Hi, Chris. Giving you a shout out. Some questions. Okay. AFK or Tirmone says, do I play the tuba? I've played the tuba. I know tuba. Actually, I can play fairly well because I know the fingerings. What I need to work on is my embouchure and getting my notes out. I was just practicing tuba this week at school. I'm okay. I'm not a great tuba player, but I do know how to play it. Let's see. Nuclear Gaming. Hi, Mr. Selfridge. Ever since I watched one of your videos for the first time, you inspired me to make my own channel for band school, even after I would help other people on the saxophone. Okay, so Nuclear Gaming, do you have a channel? I appreciate that you liked my channel. Thank you. Newbie, I can play French horn. I just don't have my French horn with me. I'm so sorry. Okay, Jaden is asking for Fight Song on the clarinets. This is an oldie that I did a couple years ago. Do-do-do-do. I can't believe I remembered all of that. Let's see. Someone asked me something about Random Films. Asked me, I'm in jazz. I used to play alto, but now I play tenor. Did I make a good choice? Yeah. I mean, usually, I think that was a good choice. Usually in schools, teachers have a lot of alto sax players in their band and not enough tenor sax players. How many people out there can relate to that? You know, a lot of school bands, you've got a lot of alto saxes, but especially in middle school, teachers need to ask some of the alto sax players if they're willing to try tenor sax, because in a jazz band, your basic instrumentation is 2 altos, 2 tenors, and a baritone sax. So if you tried the tenor and you liked it, I think it's a great decision. You really can go back and forth between alto and tenor because they're very, very similar. Okay. Okay. Shania can relate. Did I say your name right, Shania, or is it Shania? Shania, I think. Okay. Let's see. Cello Beast said, that's very true. I've been asking my band teacher about playing tenor. Josh Williams asked me where I live. I live in Pennsylvania, and it's 3 hours ahead of where you are. So if it's 12:16, you're probably somewhere on the West Coast. Yes, I will. I've got some people requesting more French horn. Guys, shout out some questions to me, or I can either do some more questions or I can play some more. I do want to show you. Here's what I'm going to do. I want to show you what I was talking about with, here's a little quiz. Who can put in the comments if you know on a woodwind instrument, or really any instrument, what is something you can do to get better at having a better sound on your instrument? What is an exercise you can do? Something's very important for getting better on your instrument sound. I'm going to show you. Okay. Jaden says have better posture. Yes, good posture. So Sugma says push-ups. Very funny. Practice, of course. Long tones, posture, embouchure, good breath. Jaden said good breath. Tighten your embouchure. Yeah, you guys are getting all the right answers. Okay. So what I was going to say, all of you folks that checked in with long tones, that's what I was thinking of. So I'm going to take, I'll take my clarinet, and you want to play something called, just up a little bit, something called long tones. And a long tone is when you take a deep, deep, deep breath, fill up your whole belly with air, and you make a good embouchure. So all those things you guys said in the chat, you're correct. But then you hold your note as steady as you can for as long as you can and make a really good sound. Focus on getting the best sound that you can. So on clarinet, I'll do it on an E. So I'm going to sit up straight, posture. I'm going to set my embouchure. I'm going to take a deep, deep breath through your mouth. Okay, so sometimes students are surprised by how long I can hold a note, but you can do that too. I think a lot of times students don't take a deep enough breath that they think they need to take. Okay, so I like to do my long tones, and sometimes I make silly faces. But the point is, you hold the note out for as long as you can. Now, that's number one. Hold the note out for as long as you can. Number two, we're going to try something called a maximum pianissimo note. And I'll do it on clarinet because it works really well on clarinet. So you play the long tone and you hold it out and you get as soft as you can, like you barely hear the note. Okay. So I want you guys, someone out there, I want you guys to time me. All right. Set a timer, time me how long my note is. And then I want you to listen to see, I'm not circular breathing. The Snowball Genius asked me, am I circular breathing? I'm not circular breathing. I can do that, but this is strictly on one breath. Okay, so get your timers ready. I'm going to do a long tone on clarinet, and I'm going to decrescendo until there's barely a note, but it's still there. Okay, here we go. Timer ready? Okay, thank you. Here we go. Start the timer when my note sounds. I'm going to guess that was about 30 seconds. What was that? Anyone get that? How much that was? Whoa, I made it to, wow, okay. Around 44, 50 seconds. All right, impressive. So that's my challenge to you. You can do it on saxophone. Here's saxophone. I could do it probably just about as long on saxophone. I won't do this one as long. I'll do, this one's called maximum fortissimo. So you do a long tone, and then you get louder and louder and louder, as loud as you can. But here's the catch. You can't blast over the edge of when it starts to sound ugly. So you can't let it go into an ugly sound, like, wah. Nice note, just as loud as you can get, okay? So I won't hold this one as long, but I'm just going to show you maximum loudness. And I'll do a B. Here's a B. Here we go. Okay, I started to move away. Thank you for timing me, Penelope, but I decided not to do my super long tone on that. But I did my loud note. Notice I moved away from the microphone. I didn't want to blast you guys out. Now, flute, you can also do long tones, okay? So I'll do a D. Here's the thing about playing flute long tones, okay? A lot of young players, when they play the flute, they let too much air out of their lips. Here, this is called your aperture, the hole in your lips. So a lot of young players let way too much air out, and they go, and all your air is gone, okay? Like this. Right? Does that sound familiar for beginner flute players? Letting too much air out. Keep your lips closed and make the air hole tiny, and you can hold it a lot longer. Here's my long tone on flute. So that was pretty long, right? And that's because I wasn't letting too much air out here. Make that sound of, it's like starting the, start your air with the sound of the letter P, and you go, yeah, Penelope, all right, why don't you time me? I'm going to see what my long time is on flute. This is a challenge, okay? Because flute is like harder for me to hold a long tone on. Okay, you guys ready? We're going to do a timer on the flute. Timer is ready. I'm feeling a little bit of pressure now. Okay. I'm a little nervous. Okay. All right. I'm going to do the long tone on flute, and then I'm going to play some songs. All right. Here we go. Bye, Woodsters. All right. That's all I got. I don't think that was, I don't know. What was that? Did I make it to 30? Hey, I made it almost. Okay. Looks like I got it around 30. How about, okay, Carlos wants trumpet. Peace, Carlos. What do you want me to play? What do you want me to do on trumpet? This is for Carlos. I got to warm up a little bit. So one good way to get better at your tone on trumpet is to work on your buzzing, like I'm doing right now. Okay, Josh says Avengers on trumpet. I'll do that because I didn't do a video for this, okay? So for Avengers, there's two parts. There's this part. Okay, so the notes for that are E, ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-bum, and then go to F, ba-ba-bum, then F sharp, ba-ba-bum, then to G, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum, ba-da, F sharp, da-da-da-da, F, da-da, C, D. You can follow the same notes in my clarinet video, and I'll try to get a trumpet version of this done. So here it is again. Okay, then we have the melody. Ba ba bum ba da bum ba da bum. Now you can play this low. Thank you, Carlos. You can play this low A. It gets a little low for trumpet. So A, E, D, C, C, D, E, E, A, E, D, C, C, B, A, and it repeats. Now, if you got a higher range on the trumpet, you can do it in the higher notes, which I think I can do. Same notes. A, E, D, C, C, D, E, E, A, E, D, C, C, B, A, and it goes over and over again, okay? Okay, I've gotten a couple requests for Careless Whisper, all right? I have a video on this. I have a video for Careless Whisper. This song is just, for some reason, it's just popular. It just keeps living on, and it's popular, and people want to learn it. So, sorry, people are shouting no. You don't want Careless. I know some people get sick of this song. So someone is asking me, the Waddlers is asking, how do I get it less choppy? Someone was asking me about less choppy sound on Careless Whisper. I think if your sound is choppy, it means you're tonguing too much. Ta 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 ta. That's too choppy. I barely tongue at all on this. Okay, so I'm barely tonguing on that. And if I do tongue, I'm using something called a do tongue. Do, 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 do. So let me stand up so you can see my fingers. Okay. So for most of that, I wasn't for most of that, I wasn't tonguing at all. I need to get the long hair, right? And the sunglasses. Clarinet, Careless Whisper. You would play clarinet and trumpet notes. Saxophone, it starts on high C sharp. Ba, da, da, da. Trumpet and clarinet, it starts F sharp, E, B, G. That's clarinet. And I'll do it on flute because I have a flute right here. Okay. Dan wants Watermelon Man. We can do that. Sorry, Random Films really doesn't like this song. Sorry, buddy. This is the last time I'll play it. Da, 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 da. This it's an E. starts on a high E, which is thumb 1 2 1 2. So flute note starts on a high E, thumb 1 2 1 2. Then a high D. Then a B flat. No. What is it? A, F. Ah! And then it goes on from there. Maybe I'll do a video on that for flute. That's kind of an old song, but why not? I know I need to work on my high notes on flute. Okay, so we're over the 30-minute mark. I'm going to play, Dan requested Watermelon Man. Dan, what instrument should I play Watermelon Man on? Dan, what instrument should I play Watermelon Man on? If you say trumpet, that's going to be tough, but I can do it. I'll do it on any instrument. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get on YouTube, you can get jazz play-along tracks. Okay, thanks, Dan. I'll play it on alto sax. I'm typing in on YouTube, I'm typing in Watermelon Man and then the word play along. Okay? And there we go. So you get these background tracks that you can play along with. Watermelon Man is a fun jazz song. I got it. Okay, here we go. Here's our backing track. Solo on a blues scale. Bluesy. Watermelon Man is a really fun one. Thank you for that suggestion. So, folks, we are at 33 minutes, and so we're going to be wrapping up. I'll take a few more requests. Maybe I'll go I'll go a couple more minutes. You're welcome, Dan. Snake Charmer, Noah Crawford. Noah, what instrument do you want me to play that on? You mean da 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 da? Play it on clarinet. That's a Snake Charmer. Oh, good. I guessed correctly. Let's see. The Wii music. Someone else wanted me to do that. Jaws, Baker Street, Seven Nation Army on trumpet. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. So we could play this. I mean, you can play Seven Nation Army in like a lot of different keys. Let's go A, C, A, G, F, E. There we go. So quick requests. Wakanda Forever. I don't know. I mean, I saw that movie, but I don't know that song. It's a good movie. What's my favorite instrument, Preston? I mean, my best instrument is saxophone, so I guess that's my favorite. I like them all, though. Lips Are Moving. I don't know that song, Victoria. I need to Google that. I need to learn that song. Jaws on clarinet. That one is easy, right? So Jaws, all you have to do, folks, you guys know how to play Jaws? All you have to do is do anywhere on your instrument, you have to do something called a half step. And it sounds good if it's low. So I'm going to do low. I'm going to go E, F, E, F, E, F, E, F, E, F. Any two half step notes. So you can just play around with that. That's Jaws. Yeah, we're going to wrap it up soon. Few more questions. Okay, the Cheddar keeps asking, can I suggest some songs for the tenor sax? Cheddar, do you mean, I don't know, like jazz songs, or what kind of songs you're looking for? I mean, you can play all kinds of stuff on the tenor sax. So give me an idea of, or let me know how long you've been playing. Maybe that'll help me suggest some things. Let's see. Blue and Moody on the trumpet. Is that a jazz band chart? Danilo, are you playing that in school? I think I've heard of that song. Whiplash. I can't play. I'd have to practice that one. Yeah, so Danilo, I would need to listen to that arrangement to get to know it, and I might be able to help you with it. Okay. Let's see here. Alan Ojeda. Can I play a really high C on the clarinet? Now, do you mean, Alan, do you mean this one? Or do you mean like really high C? Because that one, I need to do my research and find that out for you. I know this C and the next one. And then the next one would be, if you go all the way up, it's just your thumb and the register key. So Alan, you mean the one octave higher than this? I would have to look on a fingering chart. Oh, I know there are, professional high-level clarinet players, advanced, I should say, college, advanced high school. Yeah. So check that out on a fingering chart. I'm going to do my homework and look that up too. Okay. So here we go, folks. We're going to wrap up. I'm going to do some, it is high. Yes. I'm going to do some shout outs. So if you haven't already, folks, please make sure that if you do Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, follow me. It's at Dr. Selfridge. All of my sheet music and stuff you can find at gobando.com. Make sure you subscribe to my channel here. I hope you all have done that. Okay, shout out. Thank you for that, everybody. Fire Adam, there's a shout out. Random Films, there's a shout out for you. Thank you, folks. Some of you just started following me. I'm getting my notifications. See, there's my phone. I'm getting my notifications that you guys are following me. So Christopher Andrew, thank you. I got to look at all my notifications here. Amy just started following me. Riley Jones, Gavin, Chrism22. All right. Thank you, guys. Paul, hello. Josh. Okay. Hi, Josh. Hi, Josh. Okay. Cadence. More tenor sax videos. Antonio. I will see. I love all of your requests, guys, and I try to get to all of them. It's just I'm so busy during the week. I teach. I'm a band director, so I'll keep those requests coming, and I'll try to get them all done. Okay. So Rose Puppy, Malik, Orlaith. Some more shout outs. Kosobi, Mendoza. All right. You're welcome, guys. And thanks for following me. We got Fortnite Brothers just followed me. Random Asian Kid just followed me on Instagram. All right, guys. Thank you so much. And I will be back on next week with another live stream. You guys have a great week. Make sure you practice your instrument. Whatever you practice, just make sure you spend time on your instrument every day and get better and better. So thanks for watching, everybody. I'm going to say goodbye for today. But please tell your friends about my channel and tune in to my next live stream. I'll be back next week. Thank you, Dennis, for watching our comment section. And we'll be back next week. So bye, everybody. Find this click button here. See you guys.